Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the flyweight bout between Alexandre Pantoja versus Brandon Royval. So first off, I'm leaning to Alexandre Pantoja. Spoiler alert, I'm leaning to Alexandre Pantoja. I'm picking Alexandre Pantoja, but I will give Brandon Royval his credit. Very creative, very aggressive, not afraid to take a risk, and a lot of times he capitalizes off of taking risks, so he benefits from taking risks out there. And another thing I would say, he has a 1-inch reach advantage at 68 versus the 67-inch reach of Pantoja, and also he is 4 inches taller than Pantoja, so he does have some things over Pantoja. But outside of that, I feel like Pantoja has more experience, has fought better competition, beat better competition, has been out there and beat Moreno twice, the current champion, dominated him on the house, the Ultimate Fighter. Like, completely dominated. I think he also stopped him, but don't quote me on that, in the house. And then he beat him inside the UFC professionally. And I think shut him out every single round, so 3-zip. Much more competitive the second fight around, but still same results. Pantoja get his hand raised. Been in there with Askar Askarov, lost close fight. Been in there with Manuel Cape, close fight that he won against Manuel Cape, who came in as the risen champion at bantamweight. So he beat some real high level competition where I don't feel Royval has never necessarily fought the same level of competition. But to really get to the point of this one, I'm leaning to Pantoja mainly because I feel like the risk and a little bit of sloppiness, well, a lot of sloppiness in Royval game will allow Pantoja to be cleaner, more technical, and allow him to edge the decision. Like, Royval offensively, takedown-wise, isn't the greatest. Not much to write home about, not much to worry about. Defensively, solid. Well, defense as far as wrestling defense, not the best. But yeah, Royval has a lot of the same pitfalls a lot of fighters do, especially these aggressive risk takers have. Like, they'll play the bottom a lot. And you know, they could be solid off their back. In MMA, when you fight more experienced guys, a lot of times being so comfortable on bottom could end up with you losing a lot of decisions, or even get a stop, like maybe the Moreno fight when Royval fought Moreno and got stopped. But he got injured in the fight. But either way, you get up on the bottom a lot, spend too much time on the bottom, and lose a fight purely just off playing the bottom too much and not being able to capitalize and get a submission. Like, worked well against Tim Elliott, even though he did end up on the fight on top. But either way, he'll definitely end up with you on bottom. You know, a lot of those risk-taking stuff, it leaves him open. Like, even though he beat Kai Kara-France, that fight could have easily been stopped off the first overhand. Kai Kara-France caught him when he comes in with his chin high up, swinging these like lower than chest level punches, and his head like coming in with his chin wide open. Like, that shot could have knocked him out. But you know, you're a young fighter, your chin could take a little bit more. You got heart, you could recover. You got good conditioning, you could recover. But those same mistakes could easily be night. But he gets away with a lot of stuff. Like I said, you're a young fighter. He's scrappy, savvy everywhere, but a risk taker, and should not be falling into some of these stuff. But I don't think it's gonna be the case where I don't think Pantoja's gonna stop him. I think Pantoja's just gonna be a little bit sharper, well, a lot sharper, a lot cleaner, and that's gonna pay dividends instantly. He's gonna be able to get the better positioning, and I feel like it's not gonna be much of an issue having the top position over Royval. Like I said, Royval likes to play off bottom a lot, so I don't feel like if it goes to the ground, I feel like Pantoja will have the top position, and he's gonna be more than comfortable in Royval's guard. Don't feel Royval will be doing a lot of awkward stuff, spinning this, spinning that, front kicks, letting his hands go. But I feel like Pantoja will be able to stay defensively minded, land the cleaner, sharper shots, land the harder shots, and be able to win the decision over Royval in this one. So in this one, I have Alexandre Pantoja via decision.